day. It is hump day. What's up? What's up? How's everybody doing? How's your week going? How's your morning going? Been up since 4. I'm a morning person. Wake up at 4 o'clock. Get my workout in at 4:30. Get up, brush my teeth, wash my face, do all that. Workout. Done with that by 5 o'clock. Then I get ready, get on here, and stay on here 30 minutes. Then get off. Make sure my son is ready for school. Take him to school and all that. Then do what I gotta do. Go to work. But it's pretty much my day. But today we're gonna give some daily affirmations. I got 4. Then a couple Black history facts, and I don't think I wrote. No, I didn't write down. See, I was supposed to write down a news story, but I forgot. My I was supposed to write down something about news and didn't do it. Pick out a news story to write about. But the daily affirmations for today are: I deserve to live a happy and healthy life. I deserve to live a happy and healthy life. Second one is: I accept myself unconditionally. I accept myself unconditionally. And another one is: I am optimistic about the future. I am optimistic about the future. I let go of worries and replace them with excitement and optimism. I let go of worries and replace them with excitement and optimism. Black history facts. I have 2. Betty Boop. The cartoon character was inspired by Baby Esther, a Black singer in the 1920s. We'll go more in depth on that in the second Black history fact. I'll tell you about Baby Esther. Betsy Coleman was the first African American woman to earn a pilot's license in 1921. She did this in France, doing so in France because United States flight schools denied her entry. She was born in Waxahachie, Texas, in 1892. Her mother was African ancestry. Her father was African and Native American ancestry. She attended aviation school in France to become a pilot. In 1921, she became the first American woman to obtain an international pilot's license. She moved back to the United States and became a stunt pilot. She took part in dangerous air shows. They called her Brave Betsy. She died in a plane crash in 1926. Now getting into Baby Esther, which the cartoon Betty Boop. Y'all remember the cartoon Betty Boop? Good morning. Good morning, everybody that's coming in. Don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to hit the like button. I gave 4 daily affirmations. You can go back and see what those were after I say this live. But I was just talking about Betsy Coleman. She was the first black woman to earn a pilot's license in 1921. She did that by going to flight school in France because she was denied going to flight school here in the United States, mainly because she was black. But she did it. Yeah, she went to France, got a pilot's license. So, and then she came back here and became like a stunt pilot, and she died in a plane crash in 1926, and that was Betsy Coleman. So going into the cartoon character, Betty Boop, she was inspired by a black singer in the 1920s, and her name, they called her Baby Esther, but her real name was Esther Lee Jones. She was born in 1918. She was a singer and a child entertainer. As of the late 1920s, which I said 1921, but known for interpreting popular songs with a mixture of seriousness, and childish mischief. I hope you have a good day too. Hope everybody has a good day. Happy birthday to my birthday people. If it's your birthday, it's Pisces season. The weather's changing. Spring is coming. I don't know what the weather's like in some places. Some places it's cold and still snowing probably. But here where I'm at in Alabama is warm. We've been getting weather into the upper 70s, 80s. The weather's like in the 80s now. Getting up, it's like close to 60 degrees here already. It's close to 60 degrees already. Nope. I was talking about I gave some daily affirmations, and I'm currently talking about Black History facts. Giving some Black History facts. I was talking about Betsy Coleman. She was the first Black woman to become a pilot. She did that by going to France to get her pilot's license in 1921. She got her license in 1921. But I was talking about baby Esther. She was born, the cartoon character Betty Boop was inspired by baby Esther. She was a Black singer and entertainer. She was born in 1918. She became a singer and child entertainer in the late 1920s. She was known for interpreting popular songs with a mixture of seriousness and childish mischief. She became an international celebrity. This is when she went back home to Chicago. She gained attention in her hometown of Chicago and became an international celebrity. So, and as a teenager, she left the public spotlight. As a teenager, she left the public spotlight and stopped singing. I think she stopped singing, but 1932, in a court case when Helen Kane sued this music studio, claiming that they had appropriated her persona for the voice of the cartoon character Betty Boop. The studio defended themselves by saying that the way Kane would sing characterized by her baby voice and use of the phrase boop boop a dupe wasn't her own invention. The article, the theatrical manager Lou Bolton testified during the Kane versus Fletcher trial that Kane saw Baby Esther's Cabaret in 1928, in which Esther's performance was used as evidence. So, in other words, Kane basically took from Baby Esther's performance and basically she stole it. That's what she did. She stole what Baby Esther was doing and started using it. And then she tried to sue the music company for her likeness, but it really wasn't her likeness. It was Baby Esther's likeness because she saw her perform in 1928. And they used that as evidence. Other evidence included a recording by the Duncan sisters and testimony from performers such as Bunny Poe, Margie Hines, and Little Ann Little, who testified that she had been singing in a baby voice and using interpolarizations such as they gave like an example of what she sounds like when she sings for several years, and then the court filed against Kane. So Kane didn't win. Kane didn't win that court case because it wasn't her likeness, it was Baby Esther's likeness. So they basically took from Baby Esther's likeness, and it wasn't hers. So she didn't win that court case. But that's getting into where the whole Betty Boop character came from. It came from Baby Esther. If you didn't know about that, now you know. But any news situations going on, anything happening in the news, I don't know. They still haven't found Savannah Guthrie's mother. It's been 30, I think it's going on, this is like day 32. It's been a month now going into 2 months. But I think it's like 32 days now, 32 or 33 days, where they're still looking for Savannah Guthrie's mother. And I know that they was talking to I think there was interviewing I think it was the sheriff or the chief of police or whatever, the one that always interview about it. And he was saying he can't, of course they can't tell everything, but some stuff they're finding, some stuff they're not. They're getting leads every day. They're getting leads every day on the case, and following those leads. That's basically what he was saying. Following those leads, they was talking about a car that was seen 2 miles away, checking in the dead, but I don't think they found anything right now on that car yet, according to what he say. And then if he have, they're not gonna. I'm serious. If they have found anything about that car, they probably not gonna say anything because they don't want. Because whoever got us, I'm sure they're watching the news and they're following all these stories of what people on the news. So they don't want these people to like sit up here and know that they're close to catching them. So which everybody, I hope people realize that they're not going to sit up here and tell everything on the news because the people that kidnapped her are watching the news. Probably every news station they can. But hope and pray they find her alive. Hope and pray she's still alive because it's been a month now. That woman, I'm surprised she's on medication and stuff. I'm like, you would think most people, some people mess up where they be trying to get medication, so they go into stealing medication to try to keep her alive. And if this was really after money, they were really after money, they wouldn't want her they want her alive. If they really want money for her, they don't want her they can't get no money if she's not alive. That's why he was asking for proof of life when they was going into that whole money thing. But now it's getting to the situation where with these ransom letters and all this being sent to TMZ and all these other news stations, these stations around here, I don't even know if those are real or not, but that's my opinion. If they are real and they haven't given proof that she's still alive, who knows? Who knows? But God willing, she still is. Keep praying for them. Keep praying for them. These war things going on. I don't know. I think they said that whole Cuban thing. I don't know what's going on with that. I don't stop watching the news. I don't know what's going on with that either. But what are you guys doing today? Hope you have a good breakfast this morning. Are you eating healthy? Eating healthy. Staying fit. Eating right. Make sure it's cutting out processed foods. Cutting out sugary drinks. Drink water. This pretty much all we can do is drink water. Eat healthy. Make sure we're getting enough sleep. 7 to 9 hours of sleep. Working out 3 to 5 times a day. We need to be working out, getting in that physical activity. Getting in the physical activity 3 to 5 days a week. 30 minutes. They say we need 30 minutes each time we work out. I work out 5 days a week. First thing people gonna holler is that you don't look like it, but you ain't gotta look like it because my doctor says otherwise. And I'm healthy. I'll be 46 tomorrow. My birthday is tomorrow. Happy birthday to me. I will be 46 and I don't look like it. So going into working right and trying to eat right, it goes into your looks and how you look. Stay away from smoking. Smoking causes you to age. Thank you, Michelle. Smoking causes you to age, get wrinkles and stuff like that. Drinking is not any better. It just certain stuff causes you to age. And eat right. If you eat right, that goes into the way you look. Drinking water goes into the way you look. So it all affects you. It all affects your body, inside and outside. Honestly, inside and outside. So stress. Make sure we ain't stressing out. If you are, try to do something that you enjoy doing to de-stress. Whether that's yoga, meditation, Oh, I know it. It's hard. Oh, I know it's hard. Believe me, it is hard drinking water. And then some people, but that's interesting that you say that I got good skin, cause I don't think I do. That's why that's why you. I don't know. It was this guy, Tony Gaskins Jr. He was like, other people have a different viewpoint of you than you do yourself. So when other people listen to what other people say instead of what you think of yourself, cause other people see you differently than you see yourself. Cause I really didn't think I had good skin. You ain't the only one that say that. I heard other people say I got good skin, but I don't think I do. So that's interesting. Thank you though, cause I really don't think I really didn't think I had good skin, but maybe I do, cause I got spots and stuff. You can't see them. I got spots and stuff on my skin. It's smooth. It's not bumpy or anything, but I got like spots. But cocoa butter. But yeah, I don't smoke, I don't drink or nothing like that. So and I try to eat tip keywords on try. I try to eat healthy. We all gone struggle with eating right and drinking water. That's it. That's the majority of the United States. Do you realize that the majority of people in the United States are overweight? I think they said like 70%. I gotta look it up because I looked it up one time. I googled it. I'm sure I got it written down, but I don't feel like looking through them papers. Yeah, I get up early. I get up at 4 o'clock every day. I get up at 4 o'clock on through the week. I get up at 4 o'clock. On the weekends, I get up at 5. Yeah, most people. Yeah, I find that too. Most people aren't morning people, and then I be on here at 5:30. I used to do 6 o'clock. Used to be on here at 6, but I started coming on here earlier. Which I started coming on here earlier because people was coming on here earlier. I was like, because people had stopped coming on here at 6 when I was getting on here at 6 o'clock in the morning. So I was like, I'll try 5:30. And more people started getting on here at 5:30 than they did at 6, which is funny. Yeah, they do. Yeah. The United States, they do have the most overweight people. And I'm like I think it really did say 70%, might be more than that, of the United States is like overweight. And that's a lot of people. There is like there's really not any it's very little healthy people in the United States. Everybody's overweight. The majority of the United States is overweight. And it's cause the food, I'm like the unhealthy food we eat. That's what people keep saying. That's what they say. I work on this I work on that's what people keep saying, that people who get up early they successful, but I'm not yet. Maybe I get there, but I'm not successful yet. I always wake up early. That's just me. I can't help it. And then once I get up, I stay up. I'm not the type to stay in the bed, because people be like, why you get up so early? I'm like, I can't help it. It's just in me. That's just in me. I'm a morning person. I can't help but get up early. I got a sore in my ear. I don't know why I got this sore in my ear. Yeah, it's in the food. Yeah, yeah. As far as the whole weight thing, they got chemicals and stuff in this food that we eat. But I've been trying to. I work out. I work out 5 days a week. Speaking of working out, I don't know if you heard me earlier. I work out 5 days a week. Work out Monday through Friday. Monday through Friday at 4:30, sometimes 4:15, depends on. I do Fit by Mick. I do Fit by Mick. Her name is Michaela. It's free on YouTube. I got my own little workout stuff. She used yeah, yeah. The early bird catches the worm. That's an old saying. Yeah, I heard it, but like I said, I'll be 46 tomorrow. Yeah, I know about that one. But yeah, Fit by Michaela on YouTube, free workouts. So for the people that can't afford to go to the gym, technically all thing you need, but the only thing you need with that is yeah, some people do. I've been working I've been working out for like years. One thing I don't struggle with is working out. It's just the eating part. Most people struggle with like working out, but I don't. Once I started doing it, now I can't stop. And if I don't, honestly, I got to the point where if I don't do it, I don't feel right. So now I do it because it made me feel better. Got to the point where if I don't, I I feel off if I don't work out. I got to that point. Now I'm trying to cut out this sugar. I'm getting better with cutting out sugar and processed foods. I'm getting better with it every day, but it's a struggle. It's a struggle trying to eat right. And we're drinking that water. Some people they say you're supposed to drink a gallon of water a day or drink a certain percentage of your weight in water. I forgot what percentage they say, but a gallon of water a day. They say you're supposed to be drinking a gallon of water a day, which I can't drink a gallon of water a day. I will be in the bathroom like all day, every day. I go to work and I'm like, I'm like, I can't be drinking a gallon of water every day. I wouldn't even be able to work because I'll be in the bathroom all the time. Talking about drinking a gallon of water. It's possible because people do it. I know that people do it because I've seen them do it. There's a lot of people that do it, but I can't drink a gallon of water a day. It's very possible though, because I have done it, but I wasn't. It was. I might try it this weekend on Saturday and Sunday. I might try drinking a gallon of water on Saturday. I'll do it on the weekends, but I ain't gonna be able to do it through the week because I work. All right. Thank you, Michelle Faulkner. You have a blessed day. Thank you, Michelle. Yeah, 5:30 Central Standard Time. That's what time I'm on here. Just FYI. I used to be on here at 6, but now it's 5:30. 30 minutes earlier than I said. I started getting on here earlier. It's 5:30 a.m. Central Standard Time. That's what time I get on here. Monday through Friday. It's 5:30. So yeah, but I'm about to wrap it up. I stay on here 30 minutes. Probably stay on here by about 6 more minutes. 5 minutes, 45 seconds. I'll probably stay on here about 5 more minutes. And then I'll get off because I stay on here 30 minutes. Thank you for liking and subscribing to my channel. Getting up this early to be on here because most people don't be on here like that, especially if you're a morning person. I'm with you because most people are not morning people. And I hear every day, why you get up so early? Somebody said the other day, why I get up for nothing? But technically it's not for nothing because I do have a routine. I have a routine because I pray. Sometimes I read my Bible. Used to read like every day, but sometimes I read my Bible, pray, work out, eat breakfast, get on here. Once I'm done with this, get off, make sure my son's straight and he ready for school, take him to school. So I have a routine. So I'm doing something every morning when I get up. I got a routine, so I'm not doing nothing. I have a routine. Sometimes I meditate. So yeah, I have a routine. I do stuff once I get up. So it's all blocked out. So I'm not doing nothing. I'm always doing something. My day pretty much is set by routine. Always doing something. But anybody got anything to talk about? Anything to discuss? Any plans? What are you guys doing today? Going to work? Have my people going to school? If there's any children that can be getting on here, do good in school. Make sure you're making good grades, staying out of trouble. If you're bullying people, please stop bullying people. If you're dealing with trauma, that sucks. I haven't did the mental health check-in because I seem to be running into I'm always doing something at 6 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time where I haven't been able to do the mental health check-in, but we'll see. Maybe I'll have time to do it today. I don't know if it'll be 6 o'clock, could be earlier. I'll pop in if I get the opportunity, but here lately I've been busy at 6 p.m. If my son don't have homework, we have to go to the library and do that. Either I'm sitting down, cooking something, eating something, feeding him, feeding myself, because I go all day without eating because I don't have a lunch break at work. So I eat at 5 o'clock in the morning. I eat breakfast at 5 o'clock in the morning before I get on here and go without until probably like depending on the day. Sometimes I'll go until 3:30. Sometimes I go 4:30. Sometimes it's 6 o'clock before I eat. So it ranges. So I go that big old gap without eating. I get hungry, but I have this big gap time lapse before I eat in between breakfast and when I eat again, or whenever I get home and get an opportunity to eat again. That's another thing. Going to the military chicken, I don't get to eat. That's why I don't be on here at 6 because I be trying to eat because I'm hungry. I'm hungry because I eat at 5 o'clock in the morning, eat breakfast. But yeah, um, check out my playlist. Check out my playlist for all these new people. I have playlists. I write poetry. That's something else I do. Been doing that since sixth grade. I make poetry frames. Check out my Instagram. Follow me on my Instagram page. Anything, those poetry snippets, they're snippets. They're not the whole poems. They're not the whole poems. I only do snippets, give you a little tease of the poems that I write. So if you want the full poem, you have to buy the frame version where I type it up, I put it in a picture frame, I decorate it, type it up, put like borders and stuff on it, make it look all pretty, put it in a picture frame, and I sell it. Sell it for like $25. That $25 goes into mailing it, goes into like mailing it to you. I do the United States, not outside of the United States, because they're out of country stuff. It costs too much. So I mail it to you, so it goes into postage. Mailing it to you, I have to buy packaging and all that. So that $25 that you cash at me, it's the only way you're gonna get it is if you cash out me the money because that's how I send it to you. I use that money that you sending me through Cash App to mail the portrait frame to you. I'm not using my own money because I don't have no money. I work part time. So I do that for extra money. But yeah, that $25 that you cash out me, if you do want the frame version of the poem that you're hearing, I do birthday stuff. I do anniversaries for I write poems for women for anniversaries. I do birthdays, Christmas gifts, stuff like that. Special occasions, I write stuff for like poems for that. So you look for a gift for your wife, for your husband, girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever it may be. hit me up on my IG, which is Latasha, LATA_SMEKO, LATASHA _Miko, on my IG. I'll give you more information about that. But y'all have a blessed day. Love each other, be kind to each other, care for one another, put goodness into this world, be the light, be the peace, bring good energy into this world, and love one another, be kind to one another, and have a blessed day. Bye.